everyone. Imagine this. You're casually scrolling through X first thing in the morning, and suddenly your entire timeline explodes with photos of one guy who looks like he just stepped out of a fantasy movie. Platinum blonde hair, shining under the lights, wearing the softest baby blue suit you've ever seen, exuding an aura so powerful it makes your heart skip a beat. Who else could it be but Stray Kids Felix? Today, he single-handedly shut down Bangkok at the grand opening of HAUS Nowhere, and the internet has not recovered since. Visuals? Unreal. Outfit? Iconic. Public reaction? Absolute chaos. But hold on. Don't click away yet, because the full story is even wilder than the photos. Let's break it all down together. First, a little context so we're all on the same page. HAUS Nowhere is not just some random store opening, it's the first Southeast Asian flagship of a super luxurious, ultra-futuristic concept space that combines tambourines, Gentle Monster, and other high-end brands under one roof. Think art installations, pearl-sheeped sculptures, neon lights, and a vibe that feels like you're walking inside a sci-fi dream. And today, December 8th, 2025, the official grand opening happened at Iconium in Bangkok, with Felix as the main global ambassador for tambourines. That alone was enough to send Thai stays into a frenzy, lining up since dawn just for a glimpse of him. The chaos actually started yesterday when Felix landed in Bangkok. Airport photos dropped within minutes. Black hoodie, mask, low-key fit, but somehow he still looked like a runway model. Thai fans welcomed him with banners and light sticks, and hashtag Welcome Felix to Thailand immediately started trending. One fan wrote, "Felix, thanks for coming back to Bangkok," and another posted a slow-motion clip of him waving with the caption, "This man is not real." International stays were crying in the quotes, "Why am I not in Thailand right now?" Classic K-pop pain. Fast forward to today, the actual grand opening was scheduled for the afternoon, but Felix had already made an appearance at the pre-opening last night, giving everyone a tiny taste of what was coming. And when the official photos and videos finally dropped, the internet basically broke. He walked in wearing a full three-piece pastel blue suit. Cropped blazer, matching vest, wide-leg trousers with an asymmetric pleated skirt overlay on one side. Yes, a skirt overlay, because Felix has never been afraid to play with gender-fluid fashion, and he always wins. The color was the softest ice blue, perfectly matching his signature platinum hair that was styled in loose waves falling just past his shoulders. Minimal silver necklace, small hoop earrings, white pointed shoes, and those legendary freckles catching every light in the room. He looked like an angel who decided to attend a Fashion Week after party on another planet. Fans online lost their minds, and rightfully so. Someone wrote, "This isn't an outfit, this is a cultural reset." Another said, "Felix just proved that blue is the most dangerous color in existence." The hashtags tambourines x Felix and HAUS Nowhere x Felix shot up within minutes, and Thai stays were live tweeting every second from the venue. People who managed to get into the fan zone described the moment he walked out as the air literally changed. One girl posted a 10-second clip of him smiling at the crowd and wrote, "I forgot to breathe for a solid minute." He wasn't alone either. The event also had Thai superstars like Win Medavine, Bright Vichiravik, Orm Kornapath, and Fourth Nathalat. The second a photo of Felix and Win in the same frame dropped, the internet declared it the ultimate visual collision of the decade. Someone made a meme that said, "When two different fandoms experience cardiac arrest at the same time." Another fan edited them into an Avengers poster with the title "The Pretty Boy Alliance." Safe to say, Twitter has not known peace today. But let's talk about the outfit again, because it honestly deserves its own segment. The suit was tailored to perfection. Sharp shoulders on the blazer, a slightly cropped length that showed off the vest underneath, deep V-neck revealing just the right amount of collarbone, and that delicate silver chain. The pants were wide and flowy with that unexpected pleated panel on the left side, giving the whole look movement and drama every time he walked. The monochrome pastel palette made his hair, the suit, even the shoes, created this dreamy, almost ethereal silhouette against the futuristic backdrop of HAUS Nowhere. Vogue Thailand posted the official shots with the caption, "Felix redefines elegance," and for once, nobody argued with Vogue. And the freckles, we need to talk about the freckles. Under the gallery lighting, they looked like tiny constellations scattered across his face, and every close-up photo made stays emotional. One fan wrote, "His freckles are healing my soul and breaking my heart at the same time. How is that possible?" Another said, "I would sell my kidney to see those freckles in 4K. We've reached peak delusion and we're comfortable here. The public reaction went beyond just stays. Even casual onlookers and non-fans were stopping in their tracks. Someone who claims they don't really follow K-pop tweeted, "Okay, but who is this blonde guy in Bangkok everyone's crying over? He looks unreal." Another person wrote, "I went to Icon CM for shopping and left with a new bias. Felix is out here casually recruiting new fans without even trying. That's the power of super idol aura." If you've been a stay for a while, moments like this hit different. We remember when Felix was the shy Australian trainee with the unexpectedly deep voice that shocked everyone in the pre-debut days. We watched him grow into the center dancer who commands every stage, the member who cries with fans during concerts, the one whose laughter is sunshine in audio form. Seeing him now, standing confidently in front of international press and luxury brand executives, representing K-pop on a global stage, it feels like watching your little brother graduate top of his class. Proud doesn't even begin to cover it. This event also proves once again how massive Stray Kids have become. From dome tours in Japan to headlining Lollapalooza to individual members getting invited as ambassadors for luxury brands in different countries. The growth is insane. And Felix, with his calm presence and otherworldly visuals, has always been the perfect bridge between K-pop and high fashion. Remember when he walked for Louis Vuitton? Same energy, different country.
Let's keep going because honestly, we haven't even touched the deeper layers of why this specific appearance feels so monumental. This isn't just another brand event for Felix. This is the moment where the quiet visual narrative officially dies. For years, people loved to box him as the soft, deep-voiced sunshine with pretty freckles, the cute Australian member who bakes brownies for the group and cries easily. And yes, all of that is still true and adorable, but Bangkok 2025 Felix just flipped the script. He walked into that space owning every inch of the room without saying much, letting the styling, the posture, the gaze do all the talking. It's the same guy who used to hide behind his bangs in 2018, now staring straight into cameras like he knows exactly how lethal he is. Growth era unlocked. The gender-fluid suit also carries weight that a lot of people outside the fashion circle might miss. That asymmetric pleated overlay isn't random. It's a deliberate nod to the ongoing conversation about masculinity in K-pop and in Asia in general. Felix has been subtly pushing that boundary for years. Cropped cardigans, lace details, painted nails, long hair, pearl earrings. But this is the loudest statement yet on an international stage. Thai fashion accounts are already calling it the blueprint. Korean stylists are saving the look as reference, and Western editors who usually ignore idol fashion are suddenly writing paragraphs about the rise of soft masculinity led by fourth-gen idols. Felix didn't just wear an outfit, he shifted culture a few millimeters forward, and he did it looking bored in the chicest way possible. Another angle we can't ignore is the insane networking happening behind the scenes. Standing next to Win, Bright, and Fourth isn't just a cute photo op. Those are the current kings and queens of Thai entertainment, the faces pulling billions of views on series and hundreds of millions in brand deals. When PP Group, the powerhouse behind this entire house project, puts Felix center stage with them, they're sending a clear message. He's not just a K-pop idol to them, he's a pan-Asian cultural force. Rumors are already swirling that certain Thai production houses have been sliding into JYP's DMs for months, and today's visuals just gave them the perfect teaser image for whatever drama or variety collab they're cooking up. Imagine Felix acting opposite Win in a BL-adjacent series or doing a travel show with Bright. The internet would combust, and the tourism boards of 3 countries would send thank you fruit baskets to Seoul. On a more personal note, this event quietly celebrated Felix's roots too. Australia raised him, Korea trained him, but Southeast Asia has always loved him back the hardest outside of Korea. Thailand, Indonesia, Philippines, Malaysia, every stop on the Maniac and 5-star tour turned into a Felix solo stage because the cheers were deafening the second he opened his mouth. So when he stepped onto Thai soil wearing local-friendly pastel tones, colors that photograph beautifully under tropical sunlight, and speaking a few words in Thai during the speech, it felt like he was coming home to family rather than just doing a job. That's why Thai stays were crying in the fan zone. It wasn't only about the visuals, it was gratitude. One last thing that's flying under the radar, the fragrance angle. Tambourines is not playing small. Their scents are niche, expensive, and extremely editorial. Felix being the face means his personal taste is now tied to the brand identity. Insiders say he was deeply involved in choosing which scents got highlighted today, and apparently one of them has ocean breeze and sandalwood notes that fans are already connecting to his Australian beach upbringing plus his calming personality. So in a few weeks when that limited bottle drops with his campaign photos, we're not just buying perfume, we're buying a piece of Felix lore. Marketing genius. All of this, every single layer, is why today doesn't feel like just another schedule. It feels like the official coronation of Felix as fourth generation's undisputed fashion prince and global ambassador king. The crown is pastel blue, slightly oversized, and it suits him perfectly. So what's next? That's the question every stay is asking right now. More fashion campaigns, a solo schedule, maybe even that long-awaited modeling contract people keep manifesting. Whatever it is, one thing is certain. Felix is nowhere near done making the world fall in love with him. Drop your thoughts in the comments. What was your favorite part of today's chaos? Are you living for the pastel suit, or are the freckles holding you hostage? Which moment made you scream the loudest? And most importantly, how are we supposed to function normally after this? Let's talk about it. If you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to like the video, leave a comment, and subscribe for more K-pop chaos delivered straight to your feed. Hit the bell so you never miss an update because trust me, with Stray Kids, there's always something cooking. Thank you for watching, take care, and see you in the next one. Stay safe, stay Delulu, and keep streaming. Bye!